Right, hello, my name is Keyte and welcome back to another video of me trying to improve at Counter-Strike while also trying to improve my mental and physical health. This week we are trying to make playoffs. We've got 2 matches on ESEA and we need to win at least 1. I also finally have a full week of training, which means I have time to practice effectively. So as always, let's see how my mechanics training looked like this week.
Good.
We are going to be on week 2 of my 4-week block for deathmatch for my mechanics training. And unlike last week where we were running around the map using any shooting method we wanted to get the kill, we are going to try this week to assign a specific shooting method for each session, whether that's tapping, bursting or spraying. The idea is to focus specifically on those shooting methods to slowly improve those styles. I've also had a number of different comments about how to play deathmatch. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know who's right, I don't know who's wrong. I'll be trying different styles, but also I'm realizing I don't actually enjoy deathmatch. Currently, even though I'm doing my evening deathmatch sessions, I'm not really wanting to do them. And I think that in itself is probably not a good thing for the longevity of it. I've also decided I'm going to move on from Alicia's refrag routine and try something a bit different, a bit new to freshen things up. I've done it for the last 7 weeks and it's getting a bit stale. And it just so happens a new feature has just dropped on refrag where you can have a refrag coach. And in this feature, it kind of personalizes a routine for you based on your last, what I believe is your last 10 matches. At this point, I feel like I'm giving refrag continuous free promotion, but I personally have found it super useful in my routine, and so I'm going to continue to shout it out. Oh, and here's a free week of refrag to give the feature a go, and please subscribe. You might be able to get yourself a code in the future. And the rest of my warm-up will stay the same. 100 aimbots kills to get myself a bit warmer with my counter strafing and my flicking, and 100 tracking kills to practice just that. Target tracking within Counter-Strike. For our first match on Monday, I rushed home from the airport after a long weekend in Ibiza for a stag do. When I got back, I was only able to get in a quick warm-up before our game, and we vetoed down to Anubis.
Right click.
Oh. Easy, boys. One more, dead, one more. Yeah. Tagged heavy, dead. 3, 2, 1, swing.
One more cam, left side.
Sights.
Oh, and clear.
Con.
I have crazy stuff.
One more, tagged, planting.
He made one.
B. Out.
Out.
One's out. Unlucky, boys. I was frustrated and pretty devastated by the loss. My focal point for the team was that we were losing the majority of our opening duels, 75%. There are a number of reasons why we're losing those duels, but from my perspective, I think there's a very simple answer, and that's our individual skill isn't where it needs to be if we want to compete at this level. With the ESEA match lost, there's far more pressure on Wednesday if we want to make playoffs. On Wednesday, you could tell there was some nerves in the Discord, but fortunately, we didn't have to wait long, because the enemy didn't turn up and we got a free win. And with that free win, we made playoffs. We made the top 240, and so we are in to the next round. But because our road to playoffs was a little unorthodox, with half our wins being free, we decided that it was good to discuss what the future might look like for the team. The focus of the chat was to see if people still wanted it. And I'm not talking just want to be in the team, still want to be great. And I know that sounds dramatic, but you don't want to be on a team with people who haven't got that same drive and passion as you to be better. And after some amazing sales pitching by yours truly and some great discussions and commitment from everyone in the team, we've decided to give the season another go. After this discussion, we decided to wind down for the night with some Face It pugs, and thank God we didn't play our official because I played so badly. My health training continues to be pretty bad, and being honest with myself, I keep putting to the bottom of my list of things that I prioritize. This is something that needs to change. This week I was only able to get in 2 short runs. I wasn't able to hit my 10,000 daily steps, and my diet consisted of coffee shop toasties and takeaways, so pretty poor. So I'd be interested to know what you guys do. Or is there anything you want me to test out to see if it has any benefits to CS, meditation, cold showers, things like that? Let me know in the comments, because otherwise I'm going to be running to ChatGPT. I'm ending the week with an illness, so it may be adding to my feelings, but this week has felt pretty stale to me. From poor performances in Face It pugs to scraping playoffs through free wins and not enjoying my late night deathmatch sessions, this week hasn't been my most enjoyed week this far. However, I can't let this 1 week ruin my momentum and just what has been nothing but positive development. I've gone from bottom of my team, stats wise, to the top performer, and I've received incredible support from you guys watching my videos. Subscribe. Bigger number, better person and all, you know. So next week, we do it all again. Thanks for watching. Peace.